Hello. I hope you're all finding strategies to stay healthy and whole, adjusting to this crazy world that we find ourselves living in. I just wanted to take a few minutes today to share a little bit about what we're learning about workforce engagement during this coronavirus crisis. On almost every survey that we do, we have a dimension called future vision. And I guess the biggest learning is that right now, this particular factor has become more important to the engagement, commitment, and motivation of employees than maybe at any time, at least in the past 40 years that we know of. Now, future vision is really about the ability of managers and leaders to help people see a future that they can get excited about and that maybe inspires them a little bit. And it's always been a powerful driver of engagement for employees. But like I say, right now it appears to be more powerful than it ever has been before. One of the reasons for that is it kind of functions on three different levels of importance. Kind of the first job for managers and leaders who want to have an impact on this area, it's about just setting a clear, vivid direction for the organization. Where are you going? What are you trying to accomplish? I think with human beings, it's just innate that this is kind of a truism. The better people know where they're going, the more likely they are to get there. That's not only true of individual achievement, but it's even more true of people in groups, in organizations, and in companies. And leaders who can clarify that direction and help people see the future in vivid ways, they can make a difference and they can impact the success of an organization. That's kind of the first level. The second level is really about hope and optimism. And that's a little more difficult right now when nobody can answer the question, how long is this going to last? How bad is it going to get before it's over? When you don't know that, it makes hope a little more difficult, but maybe even more important. Maybe the best we can do is just to reassure people that, in fact, we will get through this. We will make it to the other side. And maybe sometimes people just need to be reminded of what that's going to be like. And the more effective you can be at giving those reminders, I think it can really help. But then there's the last sort of level that kind of overrides everything else in terms of importance. And it's about providing people with a sense of purpose and meaning in the work that they do. Right now, there are a lot of job families that I'm very aware and thankful for. The delivery folks, the trash collectors, the bus drivers. They're out there every day making contact and taking risks so that all of us can go about our lives. But there is a job family that particularly tugs at my heart, and I'm sure I'm not alone in this. But when I think about the people who work in our intensive care units in the various hotspots across the country, what an inspiration. I think we operate under the assumption a lot of times that if we really want to engage our workforce, we've got to meet some of their basic needs. And that might not be true. When I listen to these people talk and when they're interviewed, there are hardly any of their basic needs that are being met. They don't even have enough safety gear to protect themselves and their families in many situations. And there's no way that they could be getting the kind of emotional support that they need and deserve. But they show up every day alone, taking care of people who are deeply loved by other people who can't be there to offer support, to tell them they're loved, to say goodbye. These healthcare workers have to do all that along with taking care of the physical needs of their people. And when they talk, it's so clear that they are the most engaged workforce on the planet right now. They show up every day for one reason, because they know that the work that they're doing is the most important thing in the entire world for them to be doing right now. They have no doubts, and there's no blurriness or fuzz on that. That's what they know, and that's why they're engaged in spite of everything. I must have said thousands of times over the last 30, 40 years talking to executive groups and audiences, if you could, within the work environment, if you could equalize all other factors, pay, management, working conditions, if you could equalize everything else, most people would rather work for a cause than a company. And your challenge right now is to help people see and understand the cause better than they have ever understood it before. Why is it important? Why is this work important? Who are we helping? What difference does it make? If you, as a manager or leader, can help people see and understand that cause, find the cause in their work better than ever before, you can have a huge impact. Now, for some people, it's enough of a cause just to feel like you're a part of a team that is supporting and caring for one another, and that you have each other's back. But others, they would kind of like a chance to be heroic as well. And if you can help them see that opportunity, if you can help them find that kind of purpose and meaning in their work, if you can help them know the cause right now, again, it's never been more important. You can never have more impact on the motivation, commitment, and engagement, but also the psychological well-being of your people. That's your challenge. That's your opportunity. Thanks for listening, and stay healthy.